Hello everyone and welcome to The Break Run. My name is Frank.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Kevin, and today we're going to be discussing the recently expanded alcohol offerings at Disney's Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. So guys, recently Magic Kingdom announced that it would be expanding its alcohol offerings to 4 more restaurants full service.
Yep.
This is kind of unprecedented in Disney's history. They haven't sold alcohol in a Magic Kingdom style park in the continental US with the exception of Be Our Guest. So this is a first time, and naturally there was some outcry.
Yeah, well, I think this was coming. I think
It was destined.
It was destined to happen. I think what happened was a lot of guests were getting a little peeved that they weren't allowed any offerings at any of the other restaurants instead of Be Our Guest, and Be Our Guest is obviously very hard to get a reservation at. So really you couldn't get it at all in the park. You can in the other parks, but you can't in Magic Kingdom. Yeah. So that was one of the big reasons why they added it.
In the long run, it's for increased profits. It's the sale of alcohol is just amazing how much money theme parks make off of it. I think just the outcry is everyone's saying that's what Walt didn't want this and whatnot, and besides all that, I think it's more or less like the principle that Magic Kingdom has been for the longest time the ultimate family theme park. So it's always been alcohol free, but now it's just expanding. I think people are more or less scared on how far it's going to go. I don't think it's ever going to go where they're going to be selling it off every single corner of the park. I think this might be the furthest it's ever going to go, but I think it's more or less the principle. But in the long run, it is what it is. It's not going to have a big difference on the park.
Yeah.
Right, and people were saying that Walt Disney, he built Disneyland and he wanted to keep drunkards out and keep it a family environment.
Which is true.
But you take a look at Epcot, you take a look at Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, they all sell alcohol and you don't see people walking around wasted all the time.
And Epcot is built on consumption of alcohol around the different countries and food and stuff. So
people are on vacation. They're going to want to drink. You can't, being the top highest visited theme park in the world, you can't not serve alcohol to people who are on vacation.
With that said, like you said, the other parks have it, and I think the way they do is really smart. Like the ones in Epcot, like you said, they're all alcohols from that country. In Hollywood Studios, same thing. Brown Derby obviously serves alcohol at it because it did in Hollywood when it was there. In Animal Kingdom, it has ones from Africa, Asia, the different areas. So it's really smart. I think they're kind of doing that the same here, if I remember. The ones that are going in Tony's are going to be like Italian beers and wines. Same thing with Liberty Tree Tavern. It's going to be a lot of craft beer. So if they do it correctly, which I think they will, I think it'll be smart. I don't think we're going to be seeing people, walking around with beer and wine and Magic
that's
Kingdom
the thing.
And,
it's
stuff like that. But
it's just for the restaurants, so you can't just get it and leave and walk around. And they're able to control the amount you drink, so you can't just get shot after shot after shot and get drunk at turn at Disney.
Well, and I really agree that this was the best way for them to introduce the alcohol into Disney. Because you're keeping it in a confined area. You're only putting it at 4 restaurants, which are Liberty Tree Tavern, Skipper Canteen, Tony's, and Cinderella, and then addition with Be Our Guest, which already had it. So those are probably some of the most popular restaurants in Magic Kingdom. So like you said, they're going to be like Skipper Canteen's going to be adventurous. So it's the good way to kind of ease into this. Could we see pop-up bars in Magic Kingdom? I don't know. I wouldn't doubt it years into the future, but that's a long way out before we even get there.
And it's just like a theme that we always say that on here, that theme parks need to evolve in order to adapt to times. Look at SeaWorld, they need to change and evolve. So Magic Kingdom's doing it slowly, as well as it's hard to see, and I understand where the outcry is coming from. I kind of agree with them for a little bit, but it's a tough business call. What to do exactly, and that's the decision Disney made, so it is what it is. So.
Well, let us know what you guys think. Do you guys like the sale of alcohol in the limited restaurants at Magic Kingdom? Or do you think that it's not what Walt wanted and it's not what they should do? Let us know in the comments below.
As always, thank you so much for watching our videos. Please click thumbs up, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube for more coming theme park videos.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week.
Bye.